Hello and welcome my friends to my YouTube channel, philippospan. Weekly tips and tricks on how to work with Microsoft Office applications. Today's video will be about Microsoft Outlook.
How to create a message with a scheduling poll in Microsoft Outlook. The feature that people were asking for to become a must in Microsoft Outlook was a scheduling poll. Well, now it is available. It is available to all users of Microsoft Outlook on the web and to Classic Outlook for Windows, Current Channel, Monthly Enterprise Channel, and Semi-Annual Enterprise Preview. In the year 2024, it will become available to all Microsoft Outlook users. The scheduling poll is for scheduling meetings. It can send multiple time options through Find Time, and by this way we skip sending emails back and forth to accomplish the scheduling. First, we must create the new mail message and fill in all the necessary information, such as the field to, subject, body of the message, and etc. For example, I am sending a request for a meeting poll from my account. Once I have filled in all the information, at the far right of the ribbon we locate the area named Find Time. Once located, we select the command New Scheduling Poll. Once the command New Scheduling Poll is selected, the Scheduling Poll task pane appears at the right of the message. The Scheduling Poll task pane appears at the right of the Microsoft Outlook window. In the Scheduling Poll task pane, we can view all our polls by selecting the link, set the time zone, schedule the duration of the scheduling poll, turn on or off the meeting hours to see if anyone is available, set the date. We can add times from different dates. If the meeting hours is turned off, since no one is available, we can select the sort command so we can sort by availability or by the time. Then we select the desired time and press the next button, located at the bottom right corner, to move on to the next step of the scheduling poll. In the next step of the scheduling poll wizard, we can see the selected date and time for the poll, along with the location which I have entered. The Teams meeting button is turned on. Then we have the area named Manage Poll Settings, where we activate or deactivate one of the options. Schedule when attendees reach consensus. Hold selected times on my calendar. Notify me about poll updates. Require attendees to verify their identity. And lock poll for attendees. Finally, we press the Create Poll button at the bottom right corner of the Scheduling Poll task pane. The scheduling poll has been created and ready to be shared. We are notified then. A scheduling poll table has been created to our email message body. We can send our email to let the voting begin. At the bottom, we can select the View Poll Details button. The scheduling poll is created. In the email message, we can check out the duration and the location of the scheduling poll. We can vote by selecting the button, and we can view all our polls by clicking on the corresponding button. We just send the message that contains the scheduling poll. I have sent the message to my other account and I am searching for it. Once located, I open it and click on the Vote button. We will be transferred to the web version of Microsoft Outlook. We may need to log in with our Microsoft 365 account details. The Outlook web version opens and displays the scheduling poll dashboard with all the necessary information such as meeting title, date created, attendees, responses, and edit cancel polls and the settings button. We just click on the scheduling poll that we want and we are ready to vote. Enjoy and stay organized.
Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw in this video, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, head down to the comment section and let me know. Be wise and subscribe.